Welcome to the Second Briefing Podcast with Scott and Tom. We're recording from the Gunslinger Clubhouse in beautiful downtown Hillsboro.
Hey everybody, I'm Scott, and I spent 23 years on patrol at a local sheriff's office.
Hey, and I'm Tom. I spent 26 years at that same sheriff's office working with Scott.
In this podcast, we're going to be speaking with former and retired police officers about their life after police work and how they've been dealing with civilian life.
Hey, and maybe we'll have a little fun along the way. Boom, hashtag.
Okay, everybody, let's get to the podcast. Hey, everybody, we have our first sponsor of the Second Briefing Podcast. Tall Fur Coffee was started by a retired police officer. Tall Fur roasts and packages their own coffee and has several blends such as Guatemalan and Sumatran. There is even cold brew if you prefer. It gets Tom and I ready for our day. I was not a coffee stop before, but now I am, and Tall Fur is the best.
Right now, you go to tallfurcoffee.com and enter the code Second Briefing for 15% off your order. That's the number 2 with an ND briefing for 15% off your order. Thanks for Tall Fur Coffee for all your support.
Order yours today and support first responders.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
All right, welcome back to Second Briefing Podcast. You got your man, Tommy Buckmaster, a.k.a. Hollywood. 3 words. And then 1 word.
Scott. How many T's today?
Scott's got 17 T's.
17 T's at the end of my name.
Scott TTTT.
Hey, everybody.
All right.
You know what time it is?
It's
Top 5 Gerba.
Gerba, hashtag kill Gerba top 5.
Are we going to kill Gerba today? Do you want to kill Gerba?
He sounds like a pretty good dude. I don't know.
Maybe you shouldn't kill Gerba.
Yeah,
We'll just kill Gerba.
He's a killer.
All right, so this is the top 5 Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes that Gerba dreams of saying on duty. Number 5, when rescuing someone from a car crash, he says, "Come with me if you want to live."
And number 4, when excusing himself to obtain when excusing himself to obtain a case number, Gerber says, "I'll be back."
Number 3, when the white powder found on a traffic stop comes back as positive from a drug test kit, Gerber explains, "Cocainum."
Number 2, when a violator argues about their traffic citation, Gerber says, "Talk to the hand."
I love when you do that. And the number 1 thing that Gerba says on duty in Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice, when interviewing a suspect about a theft, he asks, "Who is your daddy and what does he do?"
Who is your daddy? And what does he do?
And with that, we welcome our guest, Dan. Welcome, Dan.
Dan!
Thank you.
Dan the man! Dan the man
me.
Levitan.
Levitan, yes, very nice.
You know where that's from, don't you?
That's
I
a
do.
show. Dan Leviton show, right?
No, it's
No, it's from
Good Morning Vietnam.
Good Morning
Oh,
Vietnam.
that's right.
Dan the man Levitan.
That's a good movie.
Yes,
It's
it
a
was
great
a great.
movie.
That's a great movie,
It
actually.
was. It was.
Check out Tom Stamina. Anyway. So,
Welcome, Dan.
tell us about yourself.
How
tall are you?
Do you like...
I like long walks on the beach.
Park,
Good.
yeah. What about
What's
scraps?
your sign?
Rubs up and down on your leg.
I'm a Virgo.
You ever been to a Turkish bathhouse?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
in Miami.
We'll get into that.
Not
Yeah, I was with the ex-wife, so
Oh,
not in
okay.
Turkestan.
wasn't too. They did try and flog me with some stick with.
With leaves on your
There's a
leg.
flogging.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
flogging at the
Yeah, I was
bathhouse.
like,
They put
no,
it in water. So,
not
yeah.
not today, Satan.
Oh.
No,
Not today, Satan.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Flogging.
I did get in the water though, and then
Yes.
this is about the end of it.
Is the water dirty? It just seems so dirty.
No, it wasn't that I
Kind
can
of a
remember. But
rustic
that was
brown.
like 99 when
Yeah,
I
but
went.
it's
So that's
very
a few years
browny.
ago.
Very browny water.
Kind of brown. Kind of a
Yeah,
rusty...
it was. Well, if it was brown, I definitely wouldn't have got in it.
Yeah.
Who is your daddy and what does he do? That's what they were saying the whole time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Sorry, I got you off track.
What happened? Okay.
We got off track. That's what
Oh.
I get. I take people off the track a lot.
Mm.
So go ahead.
That's your job.
Tell us about yourself.
Yeah. You're in the military.
military, 3 branches.
You went into 3 branches.
Three branches.
Oh,
Which
you're just
ones?
like
Tell us.
All
like
the
a-
good ones.
Okay, all the
Well,
good
not
ones.
well. I don't know.
You're just like Cody.
Good. Active Navy. Got out. Did Army.
Mhm.
Got out of the Army. Worked deep cover narcotics. After I finished narcotics, I joined the Air Force. And
So you
then
did the
finished out.
narcotics in the Army.
No, I got out completely.
Uh-huh.
Worked narcotics, and then once I was done with narcotics, I joined the Air Force.
But narcotics was in police.
No, it was
No.
a private company.
Oh, private company. Okay.
But I obviously worked with law enforcement.
Okay.
So they had a private company doing deep narcotic shit?
I worked for So the name of the company, it's not around anymore, but it was called North American Security Solutions out
Okay.
of Dayton, Ohio. And so when I went to work for them, I basically 9/11 happened. I was in Fort Benning, Georgia, left Fort Benning, moved to Ohio with one of my best friends from the Navy, and unemployed.
Mhm.
And I'm like, so I just answered an ad in the paper. That was kind of weird. I was like, oh, I'll check it out. So I went. I was an MP in the Army. So I went down, applied, even though it was vague. Found out what it was like, oh yeah, and got the job. And I got the job while I was still in the Army. And so we had just finished year-long active duty at Fort Benning, Georgia. And I was like, okay, I got this new job. I want out. So I had to write a letter to the Adjutant General of the West Virginia Army National Guard
Okay.
saying, hey, I have a new job. I can't do this and that. And I was able to be released from my Army contract, which drove the people I work with absolutely insane because some of them were stop lost. Like
That
stop,
means
you
they
know,
have to stay.
that
Right,
means
yeah.
like their contract was up, but they were forced to stay because orders dropped for Iraq. Like
Right.
within a week of me getting the Adjutant General signing my release order from orders dropped for Iraq, I was like, and then I did undercover work for NAS, and we went to work for local PDs, and we went to work for companies. So I could.
So did you like contract with the police departments kind of or
So what happened was the company would contract with the with NAS would contract with either the local law enforcement if they were hiring us or the business. So we worked for so we had one agent go into high school as a student.
Oh wow.
And
Like
was
21
buying
Jump Street, huh?
Yeah.
There you
And so what you do is you have a police contact, and nobody knows you but that no officers know you but that
okay.
police contact. So when you purchase the drugs, you go back and you contact the police contact, and hey, this is what I got, and then you meet somewhere, and then you hand it off, and
Okay.
and they create a case, and it goes with so then afterwards.
So basically, just an informant kind of thing.
Yeah,
Basically.
essentially, I was just
Yeah.
a paid informant.
Yeah.
Because I would just take the evidence and hand it over to law
Yeah.
enforcement.
Just gathering intel, that kind of thing, mostly. Sounds
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
Okay.
intel, and then it would. So I worked. I won't say the name of the city. It was a small town
Okay.
in another state.
Sure.
I was say Ohio.
Okay.
And I went to work for the chief of police. Hired us, so I moved into this little town
Mm-hmm.
and started buying heroin and meth, and I was there for like 8 months.
Okay.
And then I introduced some law enforcement to some other folks that I was buying heroin and meth from, and then they kind of took it from there.
Okay.
I got out, and then they made the arrest like probably like a year and a half
You're a
later.
tapper.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, like a year and a half later. It was like because they had to, the investigation had to run its course.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty big investigation. I had to go back and testify.
I was saying you get to go to court too, then, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
they had like death threats.
Oh,
on my
wow.
life. Yeah, so it was interesting. And so
Yeah,
I go
that's
back.
That is interesting.
So I go back to testify, and it's super awkward because I go in the elevator, and in the elevator is one of the bartenders from the bar I used to go buy drugs at. She wasn't involved. Like,
Oh, okay.
she wasn't like,
One of the suspects.
no.
Okay.
She was just a bartender, but it was still kind of like super awkward sitting in
Because
the
she had no
elevator.
idea who you were, really.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
so-
Well, yeah. She knew by the time we went to
Well,
court.
sure,
but-
yeah.
and she was there for the defense.
Wow. So you did that in between the Army and then the Air Force.
Then I left. I did like 3 years with NAS,
Okay.
and then I missed Georgia, so I went back.
Okay.
And my sister was going to law school down there.
Okay.
And my brother-in-law at the time was a cop in Macon. So
Okay.
I went back to Georgia and then went to work for the Macon Police Department, which
Okay.
is no more.
Okay. So tell us about your time at Macon.
That
You
was
get
fun.
hired.
That was like,
Okay.
man, that was,
Pretty big PD. It sounds
yeah, it
like,
was
huh?
so, I think we had about 385 people.
So decent
Yeah,
size.
4 precincts.
So the department's gone then? Now?
It was absorbed. Well, they merged with Bibb County, so now it's just Bibb County SO.
Oh,
It was when I left in January 09, we were the 9th most violent city in the country.
Jeez. And so when did you start there?
05.
Okay. And then you were there for almost 4 years,
ninth
roughly.
most violent city in the country.
Yeah. Oh, it
You
was.
remember what the first most violent city was?
Probably New Jersey, Newark, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I always
or
guess like
Chicago,
Newark
one of those
or-
two.
Yeah.
Well, and if you go by per capita, that's
Yeah.
kind of what it comes down
Oh
to.
yeah, true.
Because we only
Because
had.
Memphis is pretty bad too, I heard.
yeah.
Oh God, yeah, no. So like the population of the city is only like 120,000, but we were averaging like 20 murders a year.
Yeah. So that's a pretty good. That's a lot of police
And we
for
had, like,
120,000.
Yeah.
'cause Hillsboro's not much smaller
Yeah,
and a
Hillsborough.
lot less police.
Oh God, yes. Like we had more patrol officers in a precinct than they did in the whole city of Hillsborough
Yeah.
working.
Jeez.
And we were still humping. There would be 10, 20 calls holding. Like you would come to work and it would just be like go right to work.
And it was everything: frauds, thefts, murders.
Oh, those were
Yeah.
like
That was-
we murders, robberies.
a lot of violent
God,
person
yes.
crimes there. Okay.
Lots of robbery. The one thing we didn't have there that like I thought was really weird when I moved out here is we didn't have really any suicides. Like everybody killed each other.
Back in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
we just killed
They
each other.
killed each
You don't
other.
want to kill yourself, you kill everybody
Yeah,
else.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You come over
Interesting.
here and they're like off
Yeah.
themselves. I'm
What's
like,
the
"What is
rain?
this?"
Yeah.
I think there is something to
And the
that.
fog and
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gloomy.
Yes.
Gloomy.
gray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
It was
So you were there. Did you do any special teams or anything crazy over there?
So me and my partner at the time, Rico,
Hmm.
very large human being. He's Rico's 6'7", 340 pounds.
Oh, geez.
They used to call us in the hood. They used to call us Big and Rob. That
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From MTV.
I was Rob and he was big.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. So
That is a big dude.
we started on patrol together. We went to Focus unit together, which Focus is kind of like the crime suppression unit, which would be like the street crimes
Street
units
crimes
out
unit.
here.
Yeah.
And then I went from there to the violent crimes task force or the strike unit,
Okay.
which they said I never watched that show with what is his name, the bald guy?
Chiclets.
Yes.
You're talking the Shield.
Yes. They
Yeah.
I've
Chiclets.
never seen it, but they said that was what our unit was modeled after.
Oh, really?
That's good, bad, or what? But yeah.
Probably a little bit of both. Yeah.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
You go to work every day, and it was just
Plain clothes a lot of time.
mixed.
Mixed. Some
It depends
uniforms.
what we were. It kind of depended what we were doing.
Right.
Focus generally no. Focus we would. We didn't do plain clothes. Violent crimes we would, but we would do. There's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like it.
Like.
Give us a story. It's got to be a couple good ones, right?
Oh no, there's a bunch. Just whether
Yeah.
I can say it or not.
Is there one off the top of your head you could think of?
Let's see. Oh man. There's just so many there.
Yeah.
We used to have the shenanigans that went on there would never happen here. Like, so I had a captain, and he since passed. Great big black guy,
Yeah.
Captain White. Man, I love that guy. He was great. He was a preacher that, and he married me and my wife.
Oh, cool.
So, really, really good guy.
Yeah.
He was one of those folks that kept everything in house, right? Like, nothing went to the rat squad. Like, he was not, unless it was like crime, like really, really bad.
Yeah.
He kept everything in house. And like we had some officers do some wild shit. Like one guy, and they're not out here, so I can say their names.
Yeah.
We had one guy, Trenum, and another guy. Oh, what was Ed and Trenum used to mess with everyone in the precinct. So they once ordered, and they loved to mess with this guy Bob. So they ordered a gay magazine to the precinct in his name.
Yeah.
So the admin sergeant, like fucking lost her mind because there's like a gay magazine coming to the
Showing
precinct for Bob.
Oh no.
So yeah, so Captain kind of yelled about that one. Then another night we had this one painful sergeant, pain. They snuck through the ceilings, came into his office, and they had, the little teddy bears that we give out to people.
Yeah,
kids.
like
Buddy bears or whatever?
So they
Care
took
Bears or
all
whatever,
they took all the little ones, tied nooses around them, and then put like a paper clip and stuck them in the ceiling. So when he came in the next day, they were all just hanging.
Oh, geez.
And the sergeant, John Alvin, that was his name. So the sergeant Alvin is he goes in and looks and was not very happy. So he goes and tells the captain, and the captain comes over and he looks and he just laughing. Oh, hell, Doc, that's funny. Slaps him in the back. You boys get that down.
Oh, jeez. Oh my.
They created Wikipedia was brand new, and they created Fuck Bob's Mom Day on Wikipedia
Fuck Bob's Mom Day.
Oh, jeez.
for the city of Macon. Wikipedia, like, dude, they were ruthless. They were ruthless.
That shit'll get you fired over here.
Oh God,
And
you're
probably
kidding me?
criminal charges.
Yeah,
criminal
criminal
charges,
charges, yeah. Put you in jail.
Let's see. I'm trying to think
Man.
of a couple good call. Like there was always what sticks out. My first murder, 8-year-old shot in the head in a
Ugh.
drive-by.
Stray bullet or like
Wrong
on purpose?
house. Wrong house.
Oh,
They hit the
okay.
wrong house.
Wow.
It was wild. Like there was one, and it seemed like no news ever left down there. So I had one buddy. He just pulls up to an ATM just to get some cash out. He's in
Yeah.
his patrol car. Stumbles upon this robbery at the ATM. Now they're in a vehicle pursuit, and they're shooting an AK-47 back at him.
Jeez.
Peppers the car, and it's not anywhere in the media.
Yeah.
It's just they would have like a rolling gun battle down I-75, like because we had the West Side Gangster Crips.
Oh, jeez.
And there was so it was Black Mafia, West Side Gangster Crips, and then the South Side we had the Bloods.
Jeez.
It was just the way we did things there were just like really different.
Yeah.
Like
I can
we
imagine.
had, I remember there was one prostitute over on there's one they called the track where prostitutes walk up and down, or called a hose stroll.
Just their area, huh? Basically.
Yeah, one of the many they had
Okay.
there. And I'm writing a report, and because we didn't, there's no typing; it was all handwritten.
I remember those days.
Yeah. Back
So,
then.
so I'm handwriting a report. The prostitute comes up, and she's like, "Officer Mace, Smurf raped me," and she's got dried semen on her chest, like half dried semen on her chest, and it's like, that's theft of services. Get the fuck away from my car. Like, she's a prostitute, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
out here,
Yeah.
you're taking a report, and
Oh, yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
down there, like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's a whole different culture. Yeah. Right. I
it's
way of life,
completely,
yeah.
completely
Crazy.
different.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to jail for everything down there. Everything's an arrestable offense. So you would start out with like, you would pull up and you could articulate loitering and people being in a unlawfully hanging out in a drug zone, and you had all those things. So next thing you know, you're in a foot pursuit, and just yeah, we were in foot pursuits like all the time. Foot pursuit, not so much vehicle pursuits. They were pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, we got in them, but it was weird because you would have. It was almost like each precinct was its own jurisdiction. Because I would hear third precinct get in a vehicle pursuit, and I'm starting to go towards the border of third and fourth, because I was in 4th precinct, and the sergeant would get on and be like, "Mace, don't go over there. Don't go over there."
What, you just knew you were going?
Um.
Oh my god.
So, oh man, now I'm on the spot for something. But there's like every day,
Yeah.
it was just
Just a
insane.
completely different way of policing, in a way, it sounds like.
Yes. So we did things a lot different there. Like, so when I came to Oregon, you know, when I would get out with somebody down there, it would be like, one black male, black shirt, blue pants. So you would give their description,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought that was odd. They didn't do that here, and the difference is there, they'll shoot you in the head. So like so at least there's something to go off of.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
get out with somebody, or you give how many times the car is occupied. Like almost every stop
Yeah.
was a felony stop.
Yeah.
When you talk to people, they're up against the wall or they're on
Get
the
'em on their
sidewalk
knees,
with their or I'll have cross their feet, put their hands out, do all this stuff. So it was a
Right.
lot. It was different when I came out here, and they wanted to hand bottles of water out to people in the public, and I'm like,
You're proning everybody out. You're proning everybody out F-Tap, and they're not. What are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
oh, dude, oh, but you don't. Oh, the heart attack I almost gave several FTOs in
Oh, I can
Hillsborough.
imagine.
They were like, "You can't do that."
Yeah.
So you were down there for 4 years. What made you leave? Was it the merge of the two departments, or
No, so the merger happened after I left. So
Oh,
what
okay.
happened was we had several officers from Macon, including my at that time brother-in-law and my sister, move out to Vancouver,
okay,
and they joined Vancouver PD.
okay,
And they were like, "Oh, you got to try it. Oh yeah, no, the pay's really good," which it is. I was making
was that the main reason they came up here, or they just wanted to
no, it
change
was
the
pay.
pace? Okay,
The pay. So because it started with one person that went to Vancouver like 10 years prior.
okay,
Then there's a female officer that got in a couple shootings, and she left and came out here.
Mhm.
And then it just kind of more and more
People
people
started,
came.
yeah, okay.
But I was like, and my wife was pregnant at the time, and we were talking like, do we really want to raise a kid
Kids.
right here?
Yeah, that makes
in
sense.
One of the most violent cities in the country.
Yeah,
So I applied and came out here, and obviously, but I was like, I don't want to follow everyone, right? Like, I
so you
wanna do my own
applied
thing.
at Hillsborough instead of Vancouver. Okay,
That was the only department I applied for, was Hillsborough.
there you go.
So came out,
And that was
like,
what
oh.
year was that?
January 2009 is when I started out here.
So you came out here.
And it was like it took me probably 2 or 3 years to really understand the difference.
Yeah,
It was a big culture shock, I bet, for you.
Are you
Coming from where
You could ask-
everybody's going to kill you there, to maybe like 2% want to kill you out here.
Yeah,
Right?
it was. It was. So, I actually quit in FTEP and was like, I can't do this. Like, this is painful.
painful.
This
Why?
is
Just because
painful.
it was.
Because they were treating small things like they were big things, and I'm
Yeah.
Oh,
and they're running like I remember one time I got talked to because I didn't run code to a fight on the other side of the city, and I'm like, why am I going to run code for a fight? Like, no, I run code to gunshots and
Yeah.
like I don't what
yeah.
like, and it was just different. People
Right.
took things a little bit more.
Did you get the opportunity to speak to like a supervisor about that, or your FTO, and say, well, where I come from, and
Trust me, everybody knew where I stood. I have no.
but I mean, did
problem.
they understand or say, well, no, you have to do it this way, or were
It was kind of just like, hey, things are different out here. You have to adjust. And I
Yeah.
mean, to be fair,
they, sure?
I moved out here. They didn't move there. So
No, I
had
know.
to
I was just
adjust.
curious how that
How
worked
that-
out for you.
yeah.
Yeah, how that
There's a lot of conversations, but it was like really, 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 really hard. And there was a few key people in the department that I worked for that really kind of helped me along
yeah,
and kind of figure out some nuances. And once I kind of found a groove, I was able to take off. But it was just kind of figuring it out, finding that groove, checking myself in a lot of ways, which is hard.
But you said you actually quit during FTAP. Did someone go?
Yeah,
No, stop?
sergeant. Yeah, sergeant at the time was like, "We're gonna change FTOs," and
Told you to take a breath.
yeah, just like, and it was nothing bad.
It wasn't
for
the
that
FT
FTO,
Yeah.
so much as it was. I was that FTO's first recruit, and
I'm
very
newer trainer.
newer trainer. But
Right.
to his credit, like he was like, I don't think we're kind of vibing.
Okay.
So like
That's
tremendous amount of respect for the guy.
Yeah.
I never thought ill will of the person. It was just different. And then
Because they're so used to this way of policing
let's
already.
put it this way: I got talked to for crossing the yellow line while driving.
Ah,
So yeah, like that.
if you did 100 times, maybe I say something to you, but geez,
Yeah. No, one time.
You're swerving all
Oh
over
my
the
God,
place.
you were just almost in oncoming traffic. No, we weren't.
Yeah.
But again,
Fair. Yeah. Understand.
great guy.
Yeah.
It just things didn't, and like we were still friends throughout the
Sure.
my career there.
But you needed somebody that maybe had more experiences in FTO, probably, since you were already a 4-year veteran at that point of police work, right?
And well, what I had seen,
Is very different than what some
yeah,
of
I
these
had
guys
What
heard
you've been dealing with is like
way different.
super big, like a super busy city. Going to
bigger,
Okay.
more stressful calls
yes,
to some degree.
so I had one call where I go into one housing project. I was brand new, and I was told don't
Here.
go- no,
Okay.
we don't have housing projects here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
back in
Gotcha.
Georgia. I'm sorry.
Georgia.
So back in Georgia, and
Gotcha.
I remember the sergeant at the time was like, "Stay on the main roads at night. Don't go down into the hood. Don't go down into the housing projects." We kind of concede that at night because it's just not safe.
it's their territory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And I go down. I hear a shot. It hits my trunk. The sergeant call. I'm thinking the cavalry's coming, right? So the sergeant, we go back up. We meet at the little corner store, and the sergeant is like slaps me in the back of the head. Didn't I tell you stay the hell away from down there? And I was like, oh, I thought I could go down there. And
Oh no.
no. And
Oops.
yeah. And we all had take home cars, right? So how do you think they fixed that? They took like a DV magnet and just put it over the bullet hole and was like,
Yeah.
get back to work.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
paper.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if that happened here?
Put a
Yeah.
Band-Aid on it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it was. It was just a different.
Here they'd take it to the shops. They'd be down for a month.
Yeah.
And yeah.
There'd be
It'd
inquisition.
be an investigation.
Yeah.
Major crimes would be on it.
Yeah. No. It was a slap in the head back to work.
Right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And
So they put you. So then they decide to put you with a different FTO here.
and that was
Excuse me for 1 second, people. I'll be right back.
a
All right.
game changer.
Enjoy your
for me.
break.
It was like I don't want to say the person's name because they're still working, but
Yeah.
total game changer because instead of
So
it
this
was more of
new-
a partner car,
New FTO.
new FTO.
More seasoned. Been around with the department a little longer, probably.
I would say the other guy was actually more seasoned,
Okay.
but again, we're dynamic.
Maybe a
but-
different teaching style.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
because it was more like a partner car instead of teaching. It was like it was like, what do you want to do today? I'm like, well, let's go over here and do this. Let's go.
Okay.
It was just like
Gotcha.
because I was very aggressive.
Yeah.
Because I was aggressive before I came here, and I was aggressive when I got here.
Right.
So it kind of I had to pull back a little bit, and then it was just kind of hard to figure out
Right.
when to be aggressive, when not to be.
Right.
A lot of people that come from the South out here struggle.
Yeah, I can, because I was a defensive tactics instructor at the county, and there was a guy that we took over. It was a department, I think in Louisiana, where, and I won't go into a lot of detail, but basically the use of force issues with him were not good because he was egging on people.
Oh, so I never.
And I'm
did
not
that.
saying you
Yeah,
did
yeah.
that. I'm just saying that particular individual egged on people, and we're like, you really can't do that. I wouldn't think you could even do that down there the way he was, right? So he may have learned, he may have learned some of these bad habits.
I'll say this: the hood is just a different world.
No, and I agree, and I'm saying that makes sense because he came from that, because we took him over because of Hurricane Katrina,
Mhm.
and we took this guy in And
So it was like adopting a pet.
well, yeah, yes. And
Man.
well, that's
Cleaned him up.
that's the way the higher ups described it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't the lead instructor at the time. And the lead instructor, we're watching this guy, and I'm like, oh my, because we're like, you can't do that, right? Well, and I'll just say, because he was like, okay, get down on the ground, and then he would go, come on, with the baton, get down on the ground, come on, like he was egging him on to come so he could hit him. Do you see what I'm saying? So that was
I may or may not have done that. A couple
well, and I'm not saying, and I'm not judging the guy, but
But, yeah,
that
no,
was
what
the
you're
thing
saying.
we
It's
couldn't.
not-
It sounds
yeah,
like
it's
you
You
are.
can't do it.
No,
I'm-
yeah, you can't
we're-
do it. It's not
We're
right.
relating on
Yeah.
the difference in
Yeah. Oh, no, I
the
get it.
styles, right?
Yeah.
It-
And
it's-
so that wasn't my decision. Somebody else said, "Well, that's not going to work here." So that I don't know what.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
seen. I had my one officer back home. You put the guy in, and he's like, "Shh, go to sleep." And
Yeah.
I'd put him to sleep and laid him down.
Right.
Like, the guy was fighting. I mean, he
Yeah.
didn't like. But again, it's. I can tell you the lip that is given up here would not be tolerated back home.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
like, and it depends. And it,
Well,
I
there
don't
are
want to say
people
not
that
all
say
the
some.
time.
There is a lot of lip up here. I'll give you that, especially on Graveyard.
Yeah. Oh, and that down there is when they don't want to get lippy because it would not end well. There's been numerous times, and it's not that like cops are down there beating people up for no reason. Like
No,
they're
I'm not saying that
Yeah,
either.
no. I'm just trying to clear it up for anybody listening. Like people, especially if you're new, they'll try and test you.
Oh,
Kind of like
sure.
kids, you
Yeah,
know.
they do that.
And what's funny is the FTOs down there want to see what they're not going to get involved.
Yeah.
So they kind of see what you do.
Yeah. See what
Yeah,
the
see what the new
crew's
guy
going to
does.
do.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, or FTEP also down there. Like you're going to be in a foot pursuit the first day. You pull up. Why are you still in the car? Boot, run.
Yeah, the coach drives the car and follows him. Right.
Yeah. Like it. We had a rite of passage in our academy where you jogged. It was around a block. So it was about a quarter mile, and then you go into. It was you and your partner, and you go into a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to get this guy, one of the instructors, in custody, and it's a knockdown, drag out. My partner dislocated his shoulder in the fight. It's just like you
Real hot
leave,
fight.
you leave like bruised, battered, like, and if you don't make it through the rite of passage, you don't make it onto the street. Different world. Like I know
Sure.
up here, they would like
Yeah. That would
cops
never
would
happen.
you'd freak the fuck out
Oh, yeah.
if they had to go fight somebody, like straight up fight in a trailer setting.
Yeah, we do consim, but we don't try to hurt people either.
No, it was
not on
all-
purpose anyway.
It was all like, but you could. It was
Right.
stuff you used, right? Like you couldn't just start punching people
Yeah,
in the face.
sure.
But it was like you had to get them into custody. But it was, the fight was, and the way they looked, and like there's enough cops to where like if you need time to heal up, you'd be fine.
There's
Like,
somebody else you can.
like again,
Yeah, fair enough.
completely, like
They
the
hear you break somebody, then we're down on the road. You know,
yeah.
not enough people to replace you.
Yeah,
But-
it was. I mean, it works for up here, so it's not right, wrong, or indifferent. Every place
Right.
has its own style.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you ride with this guy, the partner car, like you talked about, and that seemed to go well. And
Oh, went
you
great.
kind of got yourself acclimatized to this area,
hmm
and then
The Oregon way of doing
yeah.
things.
Did they put you in a shortened FTEP, or did you do the full?
I 3 months.
3 months. Okay,
Mhm.
basically the full thing, roughly. So, and then you had to go to the academy. Did you?
No. I went to it was a PCOD, so
Was
it was
it
like a 2-week academy.
2 week. So, did you go to Salem or to Monmouth? I'm trying to remember if it was.
Salem.
You went to the new one. The new one.
Oh, that
newer-
place. I had to, my wife gave birth,
Uh huh.
and then the lieutenant at DPSST was pissed because I missed one day
Of your 2 weeks. Yeah.
of my 2 weeks for my child's birth.
Oh,
and
that's
to credit to my department,
Yeah.
my department was 100% behind me. It was like,
Yeah.
that's
That's
ridiculous.
nice, yeah.
We're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't worry about a thing. And it felt really good knowing that my department had my back.
Yeah,
while I
that's
was
nice.
there
That's
going
good,
through
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's
It wasn't
so
like
ridiculous.
it wasn't like hey, I can't believe, it was, it felt good knowing that they had my
Yeah.
back.
You miss
Yeah.
one day. Oh, geez.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, some of those lieutenants,
Oh, geez. Yeah,
Exactly.
that guy was, he told, his words were, if you're 30 seconds late, I'm kicking you out.
Not only were you 30 seconds late, you're a whole day late, right?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Oh my
And he
gosh.
probably worked somewhere like Seaside.
Yeah.
A reserve
Or
at Seaside.
Doofer.
Doofer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was full time at
It's
Doofer
so,
for 5 years.
yeah.
Didn't see anything, but you know what you saw.
There are some good people at the academy, don't get me wrong, but sometimes, anyway, we won't go there.
When I was there wasn't very many.
No.
Not many good people.
No,
No.
No.
who didn't know shit.
But you graduated from the 2 weeks, you got on, you're up.
And then
yeah.
I still kind of was still trying to find my way,
Mhm.
and I love to do like dope work. So
Right.
I was stopping people for everything
Yeah.
and develop my snitches. This is so in Georgia you can't take cigarettes into jail. So
Yeah, same here, right?
Yeah.
or no, I'm sorry, you can take cigarettes.
You can't.
into jail.
Okay.
Here you can, yeah.
Yeah, here you can. Down there you can't.
Meaning that you could take them in, they could smoke them in there?
No,
Or
like
just
it's part of their
part of their property. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really do property down there. It was like so, and you couldn't take cigarettes into the property. Like they just don't take cigarettes. So what you would do is you've locked somebody up that has cigarettes. You just keep the cigarettes, and then you wouldn't like I'm not a smoker, but you would give them out to your snitches, or you're trying to develop a snitch, or talking to somebody. Hey, you want a
Oh.
cigarette?
Right.
So, an officer at my department up here
Mhm.
pulls up next to me and he's like, I didn't know you smoked. And I'm like, no, I don't. And they're like, well, why do you have all those cigarettes? Oh, those are from my custodies. He's like, what the?
You're stealing their
Oh.
cigarettes?
He was like,
Oh.
I was like, I didn't think that you could have cigarettes in jail. He was like, yes, you mean you've been stealing all those? I was like, no, I didn't steal them. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So I had like 8 packs of cigarettes.
Oh,
sitting
from
in
the
my-
last 8 custodies you took.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I
Jesus.
would like just give them to people. Like, I mean,
Right.
I didn't like, because I don't smoke. So
Yeah.
it would be
Right.
like, just give people on the street. And
Yeah.
things
no.
like
Some
that.
cigarettes? Help me out. I'll give you some cigarettes. You help me out.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. There was,
You can't keep those.
yeah. He was like, what the hell are you doing?
Nobody told you that?
I'm sorry. I kind of,
So I promptly threw those away. No.
It was the same guy, my FTO. I'm kind of all over the place. So I'm
That's
sorry.
fine. That's fine.
First guy we got with a warrant up here. The guy was on a bicycle, so get the guy in custody, put him in the back seat, and I pick up the bike.
Throw in the woods.
Yeah, it was over a fence. I went to toss it over a fence.
Yeah.
He's like,
You can't do that either.
"What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Fuck him! He don't deserve a bike. This thing's stolen anyway." And they're like, "Holy shit! No, you got to turn that into his property." And
You gotta
They
find
were
Was it
just
actually
like-
a stolen bike?
oh, it's a tweaker. So yeah, it was stolen, but I couldn't prove it. No, I couldn't
Right.
prove it.
Oh, okay. You didn't bring the serial number.
You gotta
he
put
was
that
like-
in your trunk and take the evidence with you.
I couldn't believe it. I was
Yeah.
beside myself. We don't do that down there. You don't. Hey, here's an idea. Don't have a fucking warrant.
Just throw it over the fence.
See, that's what I would like to do most of the time. That's what we all wanted
Just
to
leave
do,
it,
but
just
you
leave
couldn't
it there.
do it. Yeah.
For the next tweaker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
It's
Cutie
like
bike.
it's like lime. It just it's tweaker lime.
Yeah.
You just leave it there, and the next
Next
tweaker
tweaker gets its tweaker bike.
oh,
Community
man.
bike.
Oh,
Just throw it over the fence.
Maybe Amazon should start that
you
up.
should have seen.
Tweaker bike.
After this is over, I'll tell you who the officer is.
Okay, fair enough.
It's like,
I'm sure they were just like, "Oh my god."
yeah. Oh, you don't know how many. And he, like, if he was here, he would know exactly who he is. Where I probably gave him at least 12 strokes. Like,
That's funny though, because you're so used to doing it a certain way, and you had to kind of like, "Oh, I can't do that," right?
yeah. And I
Certain little
thought
things.
I had to like establish myself here, like you
Right.
did down there. So I get a call to the coroner and some I don't know, little wannabe thugs hanging out in the corner or something.
Mhm.
So anyway, I assumed it was like back home, and they were going to test me. I'm brand new. They want to see where I'm at. That's definitely not the vibe up here.
Yeah.
'Cause
Wanted
I
to
gave-
punch him in the face.
well, I did tell the guy. Well, the guy was like, he's eyeballing me. I was like, you looking at me like you want to give me a kiss? What the fuck are you looking at? And the other cops were like, what the hell? And I was like, yeah, well, you. And he's like, why are you being disrespectful or something like that? I was like, cause you eyeballing me. You want me to reach in your heart and pull out your fucking chest, or reach in your chest and pull out your fucking heart? And everybody's like, holy shit. And I was like, look, bro, air an opportunity. I will fucking beat you to sleep right here. And they could not fucking believe that. But again, I was expecting something different.
Yeah.
And that it was just it was
It didn't happen.
completely
It
different.
wasn't going to happen.
No. And it was like, okay, all right, this is all learning stuff.
Right.
The lingo is completely different. Like how you
Mhm.
talk, like down there, you would ask if you want their name, like their real name, you'd have to ask for their government
Government name. Yeah.
Give me your government
okay.
name.
Interesting.
Because I'm squeaky.
Yeah.
No,
I
give me
need
your government name.
Yeah, so it's
Government name.
it's
It's like you're talking to one of those what's the constitutionalists or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, I could.
So it's all these little tiny things that you're used to doing down there that up here it's just either not necessarily wrong, but just
Forbidden.
different.
Forbidden.
No, it's definitely not wrong.
No, it's just different. It's not the same.
Yeah, no, it's not definitely. I mean, it's probably more in line. It's just it's different.
People are like, what are you talking to that guy for? Because he hasn't even started anything yet.
Yeah, he's
Right?
well, he was eye fucking.
Well,
me.
sure.
But
yeah.
and I had to address that because
Yeah.
if I didn't, the whole crowd would see that as a sign of weakness.
Right.
And then they would test you. But
Right.
so you had to kind of be the first to
Yeah. Absolutely.
see. Okay, all right. Obviously, no one. We're not going to go hands on first, but
Right.
um,
That's just crazy.
yeah, it was a lot, just really different. So it's so different that there's only one officer left from my former department in Vancouver. All of them quit and left.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
couldn't take it?
The
That'd
ones,
be
They
the-
couldn't
the ones
take
that
it.
transferred from
We
down
had
there.
a support group.
Oh, really?
Oh, man.
Yeah, because we couldn't handle
How
it.
many,
yeah,
how
the
many
tech
left
was-
Macon and went to Vancouver? If you remember.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And so you were 8 here,
hmm
and that was it. But you're the only one that went to Hillsborough.
I'm the only one that ended up
So 8 of you
staying at
came
this-
from Macon,
in varying times.
Yeah.
yeah, and came up here.
Would they all quit giving
They
up
couldn't do
police?
it. They're like, this isn't police work. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, they just say
Right.
they all gave up police work then?
No, they went back south.
Oh, did they?
Well, did they go to Bibb or they go somewhere else?
One went back to Bibb. One went to Dallas. Did he go back to?
So a variety
Vegas,
of
I
southern
think.
departments.
So,
anyway. Yeah. Okay.
Except one guy did go to. I think one guy went to Vegas.
That's interesting. I mean, it's south, but not quite the same.
No, And well,
I mean, Vegas would be interesting. It'd be live. That'd
yeah.
That'd probably
Oh, yeah.
be crazy too.
For
But
my age, I couldn't do that stuff anymore.
No.
that'd be an interesting department work for.
But once I kind of figured, lay of the land, because I have to, adapt up here,
Right.
But for me, it's still a little hard
Mhm.
to make that change. So once I kind of got comfortable, and then I found kind of like a partner in crime to run with, and we
Mhm.
just had a blast.
Yeah.
We worked night shift on the slow side of the week, but not because we didn't want to do anything, but because we loved self-initiated activity.
Oh, sure. Okay.
And we were just like all over it. Stopped a car for what's it? That was like a turn signal for 100 feet.
Sure. Yeah.
And we look in the back seat, and there's a pillowcase filled with stuff, a PlayStation sticking out. They just
Oh.
did a Berg in Cornelius, and we were able to connect them to the Berg and hook them for the Berg.
Nice.
I mean, we were just like always doing stuff, making arrests, and
Nice.
it was. And once I got that going, it was like, okay, no, this is good. This is good.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun.
Nice.
And then 2020 happened.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Fuck 2020.
Yeah.
2020 was the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. Driving around like it's a ghost town, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that was so I was in Portland until my department pulled me out, thank God.
Was that in 2020 when they pulled you out?
Yeah, it was like
So when
August
did you?
2020.
So going backwards. So you're here in 09. You're doing the night shift. When did you put in? You didn't promote while you were at Hillsborough, right?
Mm-mm.
So you
I had
did
no desire
special
to
things. So you
promote.
did. You said you did Mobile Field Force with Tom, and you also did TriMet. But which one did you first? Was TriMet first, or
Mobile Field Force
Okay.
first, then TriMet. I took Lucas spot. In TriMet.
okay? And about what year was that? Do you
Oh,
remember
God.
roughly?
Let's see. I think that was
Well, right for Luca. Probably right when Luca left.
so. Yeah, it was the
2000.
17.
17, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
so
like
towards- yeah.
January 2017 is when. But it was cool because there's like a little bit of a layover, so we got to work in Portland together.
Yeah.
We had a good time. Love Luca.
So he was a little bit of a okay. And then so you're down there, so you got to work the Portland area most of the time, and
That's where I reported. Yeah.
okay, down like isn't it kind of like right on the main drive by the water? Is
It's
that-
right
At
on the
First and
water.
Davis.
Yeah,
First and
before they
Davis.
moved
That's
it,
where we're
before
reporting.
they built the new precinct.
Okay,
We
so
had
you did
some.
that.
We had some. It was like it was fun up until 2020.
Right.
But the connections that I was able to make in transit was just like I still talk to all those folks today.
I
But
love
we were
transit.
also so there is. I'm trying to think if I could talk about this case. It was in the paper. So did you hear about the case where all right, I'm trying to think. Was the name released? All right,
What was
hold
the
on. Let
case,
me
though?
back up. So I get a call from somebody on the drug team, a buddy of mine. He's like, "Hey, there's this guy we're looking for."
Trimet's drug team? Or
No,
Or win.
Win.
Okay,
I didn't know if I was allowed to say it.
you can say that.
All
yeah.
right, so anyway, buddy calls me and he's like, "Hey, there's this guy we're looking for on a Len Bias case, and he's right behind the Blazers. They're in the playoff game, and it was like the game that they had like 5 overtimes.
He's sitting there, you mean, in the game?
He's sitting behind the Blazers.
Oh,
And-
in the
At-
Rose
yeah,
Garden.
at the
Oh,
ro-
okay.
at- yeah.
Oh.
So at the
Or
Moda
whatever
Center,
it's called, Moda Center.
So-
Whatever it's called now.
my buddy's like, "Please tell me you're working." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm right outside of the Moda Center."
You were doing
That's gonna be
But on transit,
nice
Yeah, he's
timing.
doing
He
the
was like-
stop. He's doing it the hardening stop, whatever.
So he's like, "We've been looking for this guy forever. We have to get him. But to try and go through the official channels will take forever to solidify things." My partner that night was a Portland cop. So I was like, "Hey, do you know who's running the security?" "Yeah, let's find out." Blah, blah. So we ended up being able to connect the Portland sergeant who was working overtime at the Moda Center
Okay.
to the wind detective, and they're like, "Okay, we're going to formulate a plan." And they're like, "If we hand him off to Mace, will you take the?" So I was like, "Okay, no, I'll take the paper. I'll take the custody. It's fine." So while we're trying to coordinate everything, I talked to my transit sergeant, and I was like, "This is what I got." And he's like, "If I see you on fucking national TV, it's your ass." So I was like,
Oh,
"And I'm
geez.
not going to be running all over the basketball court. I promise."
Chase this guy around the fucking court.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're waiting for this guy to come out. Well, I mean, it was like divine intervention, right? Because it's at the fourth quarter or the fourth or whatever it is in basketball.
So they weren't going to allow you just to run in there and
No,
grab this guy,
no.
right? Because that would have been like
It would have been
chaotic.
Yes, that was not even. I didn't even think about.
But did they have eyes on this guy?
Yes,
Someone was watching this guy.
So through the coordination with the wind detective and
Mm-hmm.
the Portland sergeant, they're able to get eyes on the guy, and they're like, "We're gonna watch the exits, and we'll grab him when
Okay.
he leaves."
Okay, gotcha.
1 overtime, 2 overtime,
Mhm.
3 overtime,
Oh my god.
4 overtime, and we're like, "Oh my god,
And this is
and-
the playoffs.
this is the playoffs."
Oh god.
So this was, like I said, this was in the paper a couple years ago.
Okay.
I can't remember why the case came back up, but anyway, the guy gets up to use the bathroom. He leaves his girlfriend at the thing, and then it was habeas corpus, and
Oh.
And he never comes back, and she's sitting there by herself.
so we
He has
ended
no
up,
idea what happened.
yeah. So we
Well, at
ended
least
up,
initially.
so we ended up arresting the guy. But had
Mm-hmm.
I not been working down there, that would have never happened.
Yeah.
There would have been never been able to coordinate those efforts. Like
That's
so,
cool.
like being able to, those interagency teams
Yeah.
and the things that you get to build, amazing.
Oh, yeah.
That's
really,
pretty
really
cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
That, like, yeah, that wouldn't have happened.
Well,
and
that,
we'd
I mean,
suffer
that
other
happens all the
things.
time, though. Like when I was on TriMet, or even when I get off of TriMet, people would call me all this stuff for, "Hey, I need this video. Can you help me get a video for this real quick?"
Yeah.
And I'd make a phone call downtown, and shit like that happens. Still happens
There
all
was a
the
few
time.
deputies that I helped out. Was it? I'll just use his initials. CW called me. He was on our team.
Mhm.
He called. I think it was him that called me.
Oh.
That he's like, "Hey, it was either for him or another deputy, but he's like, hey, there's a guy, he's coming into Portland on a bus, and this is our only chance to grab this guy. And so I go down to the Graham bus station and snatch this guy as he's coming off the bus and bring him to Washington County and hand him over to the deputy.
Yeah.
So like, again,
Yeah.
without those relationships, and
Yeah.
it was a sex crime, I think.
Yeah.
Too. But without forging those relationships and being in those teams,
Yeah.
like
Those
a lot of
NRHC
those
teams
things
are a big
happen.
deal, I think. I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's
It's
huge.
nice. Yeah. To have that. Agreed.
Another one in Gresham, I got a call from a buddy on the win team that's like, oh my God, tell me you know somebody in Gresham. I was like, yeah, hold on. I got a detective buddy. I'll put you in contact with him. And they ended up surrounding the house, doing a search warrant and getting a bunch of dope and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Again,
Yeah.
it's,
yeah.
I mean,
You go around
all-
you could basically go around the channels.
yeah.
You're super, what do you call it?
Yeah.
Circumvent.
Circumnavigating.
Circumvent, write that down. Circumvent, write it down.
Isn't it circumnavigating?
It's Tom's
No, it's
$12
circumvent.
word today.
It's circumvent.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive.
Super circumvent.
It's
It's
super circumvent. Yeah. I do that all the time.
That's one
your
word,
connections.
but it's a big word.
It's a big word for me to use.
don't need to use
Shit,
three.
yeah.
Well, I couldn't even get it right. So.
No.
I don't know how to spell it.
But yeah, I use that all the time.
Yeah, it was
That's pretty cool.
the things that we were able to do and
Yeah.
the calls that we would get, like from just other agencies, the people, oh, hey, could you do, hey, we need this. And
Yeah.
it was
That's pretty awesome.
really,
That's
really,
cool.
it was awesome.
That's pretty cool.
And then they pulled me back in August of 2020. I finished up
So basically, you mean from TriMet back to patrol?
back to,
okay.
no, back to transit.
Oh,
here.
out on this side. Okay, gotcha.
Because I was assigned to Portland. That was my spot.
Right.
Um,
Come back to the old boring west side.
and then, don't trust me. It was definitely, well, I could not wait to get to, I'm like, please take me back. I can't be downtown anymore. I'm going to lose my mind.
Oh yeah. Well, down there at that time, yeah. I get it.
I got
Yeah. I get it.
things that were going on down there.
No,
I got videos and pictures I could show you.
Oh boy.
And then I was just like, by 2022, I was just so disgruntled. And I
Yeah.
was just like, I can't do this. Like, people, like, this is what you want. And then I would, I said some things I probably shouldn't have said when I was in Portland. Like, you get people that would, so dispatch would send you to a local call sometimes if they're like, hey, 1777, I see could you go, there's somebody breaking in a car. Anyway, I go over there.
Like in downtown.
And this is
or
downtown
Portland area.
Portland.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
And they're like, yeah, could you, stay there till Portland unit gets there, the Portland sergeant. All right, so he heads over. And as I get there, bad guy's gone. And I'm talking to the homeowners that own the vehicle as well. And they were complaining about, they opened up like a canning center not far. And they were like, well, this is bringing the problems, but I could tell which way they voted based off the signs they had in their yard.
Sure. Yeah.
You shouldn't have voted that way, bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's what I said. And
Well, it's your fault.
well, I did say
This is all your fault, people.
I did. They were like, well, yeah, we're moving. And I was like, look, you could vote like that down here. Don't bring that shit out to Washington County. Okay. We don't want
Don't come
your
back.
ideas.
Yeah. Do not
In
vote
Washington-
for the Antifa candidate
Yes.
in Washington.
And the
State.
Portland sergeant about died laughing as we were walking
Yeah.
back to the car. He was like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. I was like,
Yeah.
you get so frustrated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like,
No, I get it.
well, why are you voting? This is what you
You
voted
vote for it, and then you complain about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, don't bring your ideas to like Washington County's a nice place. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, they still did though.
Stupid fucks.
Yeah, I don't live in
A little
Washington.
bit.
I live in God's country. I don't live anywhere. I don't live in Washington County.
Yeah.
I want to know where that is. I want to move there.
Oh, Yamhill County.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah, so
That's
it was
fair.
funny. They would say when the protests were going on, they're like, "Hey, take different ways home because protesters could be following you and things like that." Follow me to Yamhill County.
Yeah. Yeah.
Follow me to Yamhill County.
Yeah. It's a long drive. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
on.
I don't think you come. You don't want to come. You don't. I don't think you want to come down there causing a ruckus.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least
no
not where I
kidding.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be the smartest thing to do.
No. Like that's okay to burn and destroy things in Portland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to come to Yemen.
No, you'll stand out a little bit too.
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So you said in 2022 you started getting a little aggravated. That's what you were leading into. What
Mhm.
happened then? Did you decide?
I applied for a job, not as a cop.
Okay. So you left.
Left police work,
Oh, you
and
did. You did get the job.
I got the job.
Okay.
I've been at my current position for about 3 years,
Okay.
and the stress is not there. Like
Yeah.
I'm so much happier.
So you were at Hillsborough for, let's see if I do the math right, that's 13, 14 years, something like that. Am I doing that right?
Yeah, it was,
I
about
don't-
it was like 14.
I don't know,
years.
something like
14
that,
years.
yeah.
Okay.
I was a cop because I couldn't do math.
So basically you were a cop for just shy of 20.
Mm,
So
Over 20 years.
Yeah. In two completely different places.
completely different.
Yeah.
Not. I would say one is right or wrong.
Right.
I just say it's,
Just different.
Just
different?
vastly
Yeah.
different.
and I'll say,
Well, they're different criminals too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
oh, 1,000%.
It's totally different.
Yeah.
Portland was actually more like
Yeah.
Macon.
Sure.
Well, when I was a reserve in Portland for 2 years, we put hands on everybody.
Oh,
And we were
Yeah.
fighting every day.
yeah.
And then I got hired out here in Washington County. And I thought it's the same way. That's the way cop work is. And then, no, it's
Yeah.
not out here.
Yeah,
Nobody,
that's
I didn't get a
believable.
lot of, I mean, I got in fights out here, but not like in Portland.
Oh,
It's totally different. Same with TriMet. TriMet down there is different than it is out here.
oh, absolutely.
People talk shit at you out here, but they won't.
but
They're not going to fight you. A lot of them don't fight you.
No, and
Yeah.
They just talk shit.
and
Yeah.
the people out here are. I don't want to say the word better, but they're a lot nicer.
Oh, yeah.
So it's funny. Like, how many times did you go out to eat out here with a Portland guy, and then, like a random citizen would come up and like shake their hand and be like, "Thank you,"
Oh, yeah.
and they're like,
What the fuck?
"What the fuck is this?"
Or buy you coffee. Or you just go to
Yeah.
Starbucks and
Welcome
they,
to Washington
I know,
County.
or
right?
they buy you
We're nice
coffee.
out
They buy
here.
you coffee, and then
Yeah.
you go down to Portland, and they're all fucking fuck
They'll
you.
come, thank you for what you
exactly.
do. They not necessarily shake your hand, but they walk
super
up to
good.
you.
Yeah, no,
And they're like,
they don't know how to take it.
Yeah.
They're like, what? Why are they being nice?
Yeah.
yeah, what is that?
What are they going to do?
Yeah, Portland
Yeah.
probably would be more like Macon, maybe
Oh,
not quite as
Jesus.
bad, but
Not
yeah,
as bad, but yeah.
Yeah.
similar.
Yeah, it was, and it's funny. There's a guy that works for PPB that I worked in Macon with his brother.
Oh,
Fast forward years later, he's now working at Portland, and
the brother that you
the
worked
brother that I worked with back in Georgia,
with. Okay.
and so he's running into people that I know from PPB.
Oh, geez.
And so it's funny because then they'll tell Macon stories about Georgia and like it's and his brother who's the Portland cop was like he said, you can't do those things, those are illegal.
So
I used to get on my brother all the time. Like, no, it's not.
The brother, the one that didn't work in Macon, he worked at Portland the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's that's how he grew. He knew.
Yeah, so this is what he knew. So he would be like, I would tell him, like, you can't do that, and this, that, and the other, and like that's just the way it is. Like,
Yeah.
it,
Completely
it's,
different. Well,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, it's like.
yeah.
And but the laws are completely different. Like you could articulate that, okay, this is a known drug area. So you could stop people. You could
Yeah.
pat them down. Like you're
Can't do
able to
that here, but you can
articulate
do it
those
there.
things. Yeah, because there aren't any. So I asked about that when I got here. Like, okay, well, can I stop this person
For loitering.
for loitering?
Yeah.
Or like they're in a high crime area, or all those things. Because I could articulate down there. Oh, we've had 5 armed robberies in the 5-block radius over the last 2 months. So, you could. Whereas
Yeah.
up here they don't have it, so it's there's really no need for it. I guess really up here,
Yeah.
it's not as bad. So there's.
I mean,
really
you
no
could look
need
at the
for it.
guy. He's walking through the drug area. Well, it's a known drug house, and he's walking around it. Maybe that might. I don't even know if that gives you reasonable suspicion, but at least
I don't think up here would.
you could watch that guy. I guess, but I mean, it doesn't give
You
you
need a little
anything.
bit more nowadays.
Yeah.
Especially up here, I would say.
Yeah, oh, up here. Oh, Jesus.
Up here you
Yeah.
would, yeah.
My buddies back home are like, I don't know how you did it. Like that's
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
You're crazy. Like They think I was mental for staying here this long.
Yeah.
It was still good. And
So now what are you doing?
I don't really want to say what I do now.
So you still work not in. It's an enforcement job, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But it's
No,
not. It's not police.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I don't arrest people.
Okay, fair.
But really like my job now.
Good.
Low stress. I have a great manager.
Okay.
So I'm just really. I'm in a better place
Good.
mentally than where I was.
Good.
It was just. It's kind of like you need to know when it's your time to go, right?
Right.
And it was my time.
We were talking we had another podcast that'll come out soon. We were talking with a gentleman yesterday, and he was saying, yeah, there's just a point where you got to go. You have to know when it's time to go.
Yes.
And
100%.
Tom and I both realized last October it's time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah. And he realized it too after 16 years himself.
It's because you know that if you don't go when you're supposed to, it's not going to end well.
Right.
And
Because you drag it on too long.
Exactly. And then you start to make mistakes. You do something stupid.
Right.
And then you get in trouble.
Yep.
Rightfully so, because you did something stupid. I was good enough. I was lucky enough to leave, get a good job, and leave on a positive note. Right. So I liked my department when I left. I didn't have a problem with it. You know, it was just law enforcement and the way the citizens. It was just we lost mobile vehicle exception, which is insane to me.
Yeah.
It was just they decriminalized.
They
drugs.
took everything away. Yeah,
Yeah,
a
I'm
bunch
like-
of stupid
Was
shit.
that what it was for you? Was the law changes? Or
Yes.
was it okay?
And
Mostly it
that
wasn't.
with 2020 being in Portland, I was hit with bottles of urine. It was just the amount of crap that you have to take and you just eat after a while.
So kind of like the political climate, the COVID stuff, along with the law changes, and maybe the downswing in police support.
Oh, huge. And
That
just,
probably
I'm getting
that
older,
wore us all
too.
down to some degree. I mean, it's
Yeah.
coming back, I think.
Yeah, the pendulum will swing, but
It
I don't
always
know
does,
how
but-
far
Yeah.
it's going to swing back the right way out here.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of leadership issues right now that we've been seeing, and because we still talk to some of our coworkers that we used to work with that still work there, and we see a lot of leadership problems. Not necessarily
Well, here.
always in our department,
Yeah.
but just overall. And I have friends in different states that say the same thing.
Yeah,
So,
it's kind of like you can look at it, every department goes through the ebbs and
sure.
flows, right? Like,
yeah, of course.
So we went through a bad time with one chief.
yeah.
And luckily, I was deployed to Qatar, so I didn't have to deal with that part. But it was like really, really, really bad. Then it got good, then it got bad, then it got good. Just like every other department. It's never, no department has ever just been like perfect throughout its
No, of course
entirety,
not,
right?
yeah.
You just have to, what you have to do is figure out if you want to ride that wave, right? Like, okay, this is going to get good eventually.
You hope.
You hope.
You hope.
Or how long do I ride this out?
Yeah.
And for me, it wasn't the department. Like I could go back and see people. I have no problems with anyone there.
Yeah.
And I left on good terms.
Yeah. It's just a lot of that, the law, like we talked about. It's those things, the law changes,
Yeah.
stuff.
And
It was hard to do your job sometimes, right?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And it's so, you just get beat down to the point where you're just like, you know what?
It's not worth it.
It's just not
anymore.
worth it anymore.
Yeah.
It's hard to do the job when it's like there's not that motivation.
And to give you
to
an
go
idea,
out.
I took a
Yeah.
huge pay cut, like a huge pay cut, and
To go to the new one?
to go to the new one because I was just like, I can't do this anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I get it, yeah.
Like
Well,
Putting
having no
on the
support
uniform
is
makes
like a
me
big
sick.
deal. When the public doesn't really support you anymore, and
yeah,
they're changing the laws and decriminalize create these major drugs. It's just silly.
yeah. And I
You
just
know?
hated putting on the uniform. And
Yeah.
I told myself the day that happens, I'm done. Like I'm not going to prioritize finances over
Happiness.
Well, yeah, you got
happiness
to be
and my mental
happy
health.
because it affects not only you but everyone around you too, right?
Oh
So,
yeah, 100%. Because it affects. I got three kids,
Mhm.
2 living with me now, and then my wife. And
Right.
So it was just,
Yeah.
It was just, it was time.
Time to go.
Yeah.
And that's good that you found something that you enjoy, that you can still work and do something that you like to do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm completely blessed. You know,
Good.
the Lord has a plan, right? So,
Yeah. How long do you think you're going to stay there? Or do you have an end date, or is it an age thing, or is it just when you feel the same way?
when no, because I could ride this. This thing is good.
Yeah.
But I won't be in Oregon forever. I
Sure.
got to get back south. The wife and I were talking maybe Tennessee.
Yeah.
Or
that's a
she
nice
wanted
state.
Texas, but she can't take the heat, so I don't know.
Well,
she like the heat in Georgia was killing her. So
Yeah,
oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
I was like, Texas is
pretty hot.
pretty warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be warm there.
So, my guess, when my youngest graduates, I'll maybe another 6 years.
Yeah.
And then we're packing up and going back south,
Yeah,
southeast.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, probably southeast.
Yeah.
Like, because Tennessee's nice, but the problem is everybody's moving there now.
Yeah.
So,
Hopefully not all the Californians, right?
yeah. Oh, no. Keep them out of here.
Hopefully.
No, they're moving to Texas.
Yeah, they
I
are.
know. That's
They're
the
all in
problem.
Austin.
Yeah,
They're all in
exactly.
Austin right now.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's
Yeah.
Austin's kind of like Berlin in the 80s, right?
New
Like,
Portland.
You just need a wall
the
around
opposite,
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Keep Portland weird. Keep Austin weird.
it's the
Right?
same. It's almost like it's the same port. It's a little Portland over there. Same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's what they say, and
Yeah.
that's not. Yeah.
Well, they
no,
say that that Portland copied the keep whatever weird, and that was from Austin originally, supposedly.
it's.
But
Did you do the Did you go to the FEMA place?
Oh yeah.
Did you
mean
go with
FEMA,
me?
New Mexico?
No.
Oh, you mean
in Alabama?
Alabama, yeah.
Did you go with me?
I don't really know. I went there like 3 times.
We went.
That's where I went to basic too.
And oh man,
Back in the day,
Oh,
Fort
yeah,
McClellan.
Fort McClellan.
because I was
yeah.
an MP too.
MP, yeah. The amount of shit we got for being in the Pacific Northwest, because all those guys are like Oklahoma,
yeah.
Texas,
Yeah.
Georgia, Florida, and they like every time they showed a Seattle like video, they would just look at us, and I was like, I'm not with them. I'm from the South.
Originally, yeah.
So, but do you remember them saying like,
No, I don't remember a lot of that stuff.
oh, they were,
Oh my gosh.
Well, there's quarter beers.
yeah, oh yeah, because
Yeah.
the bar was right
The
there.
bar was right there. And it was like a quarter beer or $1 pitcher for a big pitcher of beer.
Oh God, I remember going there, and these names I definitely won't say. But I'm with one buddy, and there's another guy that was on our team that was bragging about issuing one of his own people a mud flap citation, and my buddy, who was intoxicated, is like, "Can you believe this guy?" And like tells the whole bar. Oh, it was so
Mud
good.
Flaps, I did. That's great.
Yeah, I was like,
Good
"Oh,
for
that's,
him.
that's Pacific Northwest law enforcement."
Yeah.
Mm.
It was, yeah.
Cite his own mom.
Yeah.
That's Hillsborough for you.
God dang those guys.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
They're terrible. Or another one, DS, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Person?
Yeah, we'll
yeah.
tell you later.
Our
Okay.
traffic guy, one of our traffic guys.
He still works
I would
there.
say, you know what though, and what I really appreciated though about working here was they never did I, and other people I've heard other people complain about it, but they never got on me for writing citations. I think I wrote maybe 5 a year.
Yeah.
I wasn't a ticket writer, but
Yeah.
I took a hell of a lot of people to jail.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was making felony cases.
Yeah, if you're doing something, they're not
And
gonna
they
get on
left
you,
me, they left
Leave
me
you
alone.
yeah.
Like it was, they
If
never,
you're doing stuff.
yeah. Like I felt, I always, but also that comes with picking sergeants.
Yeah, it's
You gotta
true.
know who you
Well,
work for.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
gotta know who to work for.
Yeah. And we don't get to pick our sergeants though.
No,
I guess if you do, if you bid, if you bid for the working, but we always,
yeah.
but we bid for, yeah.
Who bid first?
Our sergeants bid first.
Yeah, so we had
Yeah,
the same
you could
thing.
always,
But you didn't have to
if
go
don't-
where they
But if
were
you don't
at,
want to
but-
work graveyard,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
there
I
were
mean,
there were some sergeants on graveyard I would love to work for,
Yeah.
right? And even some on swing ship at the end.
I worked for pretty good sergeants up till the end though.
Yeah.
I had,
Till the very last.
Till the very last couple fucking years, I did had some problems.
Yeah.
I always had pretty, yeah, no.
I had
my
great
sergeants
sergeants
were
till the
pretty
last few years.
Well, even on our ship, there was a great sergeant, but there was a couple that weren't.
Yeah.
And so you weren't always sure who your guy was going to
Yeah.
be because they would.
Oh,
Even on day
one
shift, we
takes
had
off.
good. Yeah, well, no, it's like they would assign. Like they'd say, well, I want this guy on my team. So like they would be the one that would write your review or whatever.
Yeah.
And so you weren't sure who, even though you were on their shift, we could get this guy as your sergeant. That'd be great, but you would usually get this guy.
So,
And I always had
some
the same-
sergeants used to just pick. Like,
Yeah.
I
want this guy, man.
Student sergeant, he'd take me every time on day shift. I was always his,
Yeah.
or actually a couple.
AO.
Yeah, AO was, I was always, because
Yeah.
he knew I just work, I'd never get in trouble, and I'd just do, I don't do a
Yeah.
lot of traffic stops. But
Yeah,
he
but
knew,
you
and
work
he,
it.
and he,
But
would,
he knew
he,
your work ethic.
he knew my work ethic, and he
Yeah,
knew
exactly.
he wouldn't have to worry about me doing anything, and I wouldn't call him for fucking stupid questions or anything like that.
Yeah, you just do your job.
I just do
Be
my
done
job
with
and go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said about that.
yeah.
But there are some sergeants at my former department that were like, well, your numbers aren't, and they were doing that to other people.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you write a lot of
"Hey."
reports and stuff, but you don't do your
Yeah.
your
Oh,
traffic stops are a
okay.
little
We're
low.
not a
Yeah.
strat-driven agency, but,
But
if you notice,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't have just a couple more sites. and-
Yeah.
No, I'm
Maybe-
sorry. I got 3 guns.
Yeah. I have 400
Wow.
reports that I'm leading. I lead in the
saved
shift and
somebody
reports
from,
and calls for
yeah.
service.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the guy has all these traffic stops. How many reports and calls for service does he have? Oh, not that many.
Yeah. But again, luckily, everybody I worked for didn't. Every sergeant I worked for did not have that mentality.
Yeah.
Thank God. They were like, we know you're working. We're going to leave you alone.
Yeah.
If you're not
There was
working,
only 2 sergeants like that I had at the end in my career. Really, only one. That was the worst.
Yeah.
And transit, we had no idea who we were going to get, though.
Yeah.
Transit was mine kind of like a.
Well, I was always out of West. I never.
Oh, you never. Yeah, that's
I
right,
never
you
came
didn't.
out of. I was going to go downtown, but I never did. Everybody's always scared I was going to come bump to somebody because I had like the second most seniority on transit.
Yeah. And that's right. You all were down there, though.
Yeah.
So I did all the offices because I did Clackamas office too.
Oh,
Because I
that's
wanted
cool.
to kind of
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
like, I wanted to see it all. I didn't want to just go down there and just do Portland and that's it, right? Like, I wanted to do
Different areas.
Yeah.
different areas. I wanted to, expand my
Makes
horizons.
sense, yeah.
And, meet a bunch of new people.
Mhm.
And
That's probably
Just have
one of the
fun.
things I wish I kind of would have done. I thought about putting in one time, but I went a different route with different things. So
Yeah.
it was so fun.
Yeah.
Like,
It was a good job.
it was absolutely amazing. Like, Portland at the time when they were running it, like, you just stayed on till you wanted to leave.
yeah,
And bigger cities are like that. Macon was the same way. You don't come
Yeah.
off of a unit unless you want to, or you get in trouble.
You never bid either in Portland. They never did shift bids.
No, we didn't
Ever.
in Georgia either.
oh,
You just say, "Okay, I want to move,"
Yeah,
and then whatever your seniority gave, at seniority, you would just bump whoever you wanted.
no,
And then-
it was,
it basically just created everybody
Well,
just move. That's
for
it.
us it was admin. So in Georgia it was, which was the down, not very good, obviously, because you don't get to pick, right? So like you can ask, but so like the precinct, the city puts you in the precinct, and then the precinct captain puts
Right.
you where he wants you.
oh,
And we like each precinct. We had a captain, like 2 admin sergeants. We had a lot of folks. But you kind of went where you want, and then sometimes you would come to work, and there would just be like a transfer. Like once a year, there's like they would transfer people.
oh,
Like, so one day you have no idea.
oh, jeez, that'd be weird.
Yeah, there's no union, so you don't get to like.
You guys are at
agree.
will, right, over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That'd be a little not I don't know, stressful.
but they
maybe,
didn't
but
really. But it was like like I said, my captain, former captain, he very religious guy,
Yeah.
and he had the wives club, right? So, and my wife was in that club, and he was very like into family. And one of our officers' wife went to him and was like, "Hey, I think this person is. I think Nick's cheating on me." So the captain's like, "Okay." Called Nick in, changed his shift, and chewed his ass.
oh,
Could you imagine that happening here? No, absolutely
No.
not. Like, it shouldn't happen. But again, it's just
Yeah.
kind of more of like we would have precinct parties, and so then I would like everybody had like part-time jobs. So I had one at one local Stop and Rob.
Mhm.
And so you go hit your little Stop and Robs for donations. Like, hey, we're having a precinct party, and you just like, all right, can I get like a case of beer? And so everybody comes back with free shit, and then you have the precinct party.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a different world, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah, some of this, yeah.
That sounds
Those
crazy. So, what would be your advice as far as people getting into police work, and then when you're getting ready to leave? I know you kind of sort of touched on some of the leaving part, but what would be
getting
your
into
advice?
it, I
Yeah.
would definitely say know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Be flexible. Things change.
Yeah.
Not always for the best. The good thing today for law enforcement that we didn't have,
Yeah.
it was that mental health was
Mhm.
like
There was none.
exactly right. Like
Yeah.
if you needed,
I mean, there was, but nobody ever used it.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was called
You know,
bourbon. So now it's okay to say
It's
you're
called,
not okay.
it's called
And I
precinct
think that's
parties.
huge. Yeah, precinct parties. Yeah,
That's what it's
exactly.
called.
Yeah.
But I think it's better for younger cops now, knowing that if they are having some kind of mental health issue, or like they're struggling with something,
Yeah.
they could say something, and other cops are not going to look down on them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Don't. It's not a
Maybe.
sign of weakness.
yeah, exactly.
That's the
Agreed.
clue right there. It's not
Yeah,
a sign,
it's
not a
not-
clue, but it's not a sign of weakness if you ask for help.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Which if you're struggling, you should. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot of us,
Back when we were, it was a sign of weekness.
Yeah,
Everyone thought it was.
oh, yeah,
oh,
before.
It was
1000%. Yeah,
It was taboo to even bring it up.
Don't talk about it.
no. Yeah, it was
Rub some dirt on it and get back to work.
Yep.
when I got in the shooting here, which was my third shooting. I thought it was amazing that I got like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They were like,
Yeah.
and they were like worried about my mental health. And I was like, what? You mean I don't have to go back to work? Like back
Yeah.
there, you're off like a day or two, but you're right back to work. Like,
Yeah.
there is no, I need a mental health day. And up here, it was very, it was refreshing in
Yeah, I
that
bet that
aspect
was
where it was
nice,
kind of
yeah.
like, oh, it's nice. They do care about your,
Yeah.
we're down there. It was just a different way.
Yeah.
And I remember they called my wife after the shooting up here, or I called my wife and I was like, hey, so just in the shooting. She's like, good, yeah. Good guys, good, yeah. Bad guy dead, yeah. All right, so you're not gonna be home for dinner? No. And then my department was gonna like, oh, should we send somebody to check on your wife? And I was like, for what? She's just making dinner, It was just because
Yeah.
down there it happened a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up here it never really happened.
Yeah.
So it was good to see that they were
A little more involved. for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. I think, and I especially, I can't speak for the rest of the country, but compared to as much as I love Southern law enforcement, to up here is they're. I think we're ahead of the game on taking care of officers.
Do you think that's changed down there? Or do you know?
Yeah. No, it's changed. It's
Okay.
changed from talking to people down there. It has. But I know that especially my department here did a good job for me. I can't speak to
Your
anybody
department's
else's.
been ahead of the curve for that for a while though, with the the wellness and then the
Yeah.
But I never got into that. That
yo-
wasn't my
but they had
jam.
the yoga
But, yeah.
stuff and
Yeah, I
all
could do
kinds of
that,
stuff.
though.
You guys have been way
Yeah.
well ahead.
We don't have to do it, but yeah, it's
Yeah, no,
it's
it's an
something
option.
that's there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you've been well ahead of that for years though. I mean,
Yes, yeah, back when Girling was doing
yeah,
everything. Yeah,
because our department's really just recently got into the working out
Yeah.
on duty and having the room and stuff.
Yeah, with the
and-
fiber optic cloud.
yeah,
that was weird that they didn't do that here. So yeah, in Georgia you could work out on duty too. You had like an hour to work out on duty.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
But like I said, Hillsboro's been. I mean, back when I was on TriMet, they're doing it, and that was
Yeah.
2012.
They're really Hillsborough's. They tend to be ahead of the curve
Yeah.
on some things. Some,
Some
not all.
things.
Yeah.
That's a big one to be ahead of the curve on your
But
mental
yes,
health.
yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
good. Like ebbs and flows.
Yeah, it's true.
Right now, I think
Like-
it's good.
Like everything.
Yeah.
else.
Give it a couple years.
You
who
never know.
knows? You never
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. So what about people getting out? Retirement, resigning, whatever it is they may
I
wanna
would
do.
say always, and my wife just left her job and got a new job,
Okay.
and she was like, she hated her last job at the end. Like,
Yeah.
and she talked to me about like, well, I want to quit now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, karma is real.
Yeah.
Like, I believe it.
Right.
So I would, I was like, give some notice. And she was like, yeah, you're right. So I would say that to, as disgruntled as you are, never burn a bridge. Like, even when
That's
I moved
good.
up here, I had people, they were calling me to come back to Macon like a year later. Like, hey, you can put you right back on the strike unit. You can get your car back. Come back. And I was like, nah, I would have taken that up, but no. So definitely don't burn bridges. Seek help if you need help, because
Right.
too many people in our profession, when it goes bad, it goes really bad.
Sure. Yeah.
And it's
I
a
agree.
little bit,
Goes bad fast too.
really quick. One thing and it just spirals out of control. And I would also say, what I really did a good job with here, that I didn't do in Georgia, was get outside of law enforcement. Like, your friend circle has to be bigger than just cops. Because if you don't, all you're doing is telling cop stories all the
Yeah.
time, right?
Yeah.
Like, some of my closest friends up here are not cops.
Mhm.
Never been
Yeah.
cops.
Yeah.
And it's like it's nice because I go camping all the time with them, and it's just not like constant cop talk.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
which
like
is
other
nice,
stuff.
yeah.
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 So, and that kind of falls in line with mental health.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up in law enforcement 24/7. Like,
Yeah.
you have to have that outside life. If
Don't make
not,
it your life.
yeah, don't make it your life, because it will eat you alive.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
days, I think, like in Georgia, we were like that. The wife was in the precinct club. I'd have parties at my apartment at night, like
And it was all cops. Yeah.
3:00 in the morning, and hammered cops everywhere, and a pissed off wife coming down the steps. Where are you at? Rico's big ass trying to hide behind a lamp. I see you. Cops jumping out the window.
Yeah.
Pissed off wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'd get off duty and just go to the house and play Wii golf and drink.
Yeah.
And you'd see like 5 or 6 unmarked and 5 marked cars out front.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
It's just, but I would definitely gotta have friends outside law enforcement to kind
Yeah.
of.
It's a pretty common theme. And it's good advice.
Yeah.
I think very good advice. Yeah,
Yep.
Absolutely. So,
Sorry, I kind of was all over the place.
No, that's
No,
cool.
it's great.
No, we
No,
appreciate
moments.
it.
yeah.
Dude,
Anything
that
else?
was a good interview, man.
Anything else from you?
No, I loved it.
Anything else?
No,
Loved it.
Great.
Thank you
Well,
for having me
you.
on. I appreciate
Yeah,
your
no,
time.
thanks for
being
coming
here.
in. We
Yeah,
appreciate it.
absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, we're back on track. Like every
Yeah.
Tuesday, coming out.
Boom, boom.
Thanks, Dan, for coming in.
Yeah,
Thanks, Tall
thank
for
you.
Coffee. Thanks, Scott, up there. Thanks, Robbie, for helping us
Thanks,
out.
Robbie.
My voice is fucked. All right. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Now.